Hey guys, my name is Jennifer and I am Genevieve Designs. In today's episode of how to stumble around while we're creating a mini album layout. But in all seriousness, in today's video, we are going to make a very interactive page setup. And it's a lot. I'm just going to give you a heads up from the get-go. There's a lot of flips, a lot of pages, a lot. And it's just one page setup. So we're probably just going to do the page setup today in today's video. Probably not going to do any sort of embellishing or matting or anything. It's just a lot. So this is the Masters of Magic mini album mashup that we are currently creating, and I have a playlist for it. I'll link it up here in the cards. And links, what was that? Links to all of the products are down in the description box and the first pinned comment. There is also timestamps, so if you need to come back to the video, jump around. I have already got everything prepped because it's a lot. So I will take my time and show you everything, every page, just so that when you go to create yours, if you're making it just like I am, if you go to create yours, you will know exactly what we are doing. This is the last video that we did, and it's in the playlist, obviously. And it's got several pockets and flips and inserts and things, which is fun, right? But we're not going to do anything on this page setup. We're going to move on to the next fin. We are going to, I think what I'm going to do, I don't know. I say this in anticipation that this is what I'm going to do. I would like to go through and get all of the front of the fins set up and ready to go. You know, ready for additional inserts, additional embellishments, additional whatever, finishing up the vinyl details, all of the special little things. That's what I want to do. And then I want to go back and maybe do the backs of every fin, because I do treat them differently. And mainly because the backs of the fins are interacting with the front of the previous fin, or in this case the cover, so it needs to be a little bit less intricate. So I like to make the front of my fins intricate and a lot of things going on, and the back to be more simplified than intricate. So we are going to start, we're going to do the interactive element on the front of this fin. I think I'm making sense. I don't know why I feel like I'm not, but that's just because right now everything's crazy. Everything is just crazy around here. It's garden season. My seedlings are struggling. They're ready to go. I need to get them out in the garden. I started yesterday, and I just feel a little bit of overwhelm currently. So we've got a lot going on, and I'm trying to stay focused on, I'm trying to be present in what I am doing, and sometimes it's a struggle. You know, when you've got so many things happening at one time, it's hard to keep everything compartmentalized in my brain. So, but I'm trying. I'm doing my best here. Okay, here we go. All right, we're going to start off with page 4. I have printed this many times, but I will show you exactly. And we aren't using any of these parts in today's video. So just from the jump, you're just going to cut that whole section off. Both long tabs stay intact for this section, and just go ahead and put these aside. And we have, how many do we print here? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got 4. So 2 of them, they're all printed onto cardstock. 2 of them are flaps. So I printed the diamond check background design version, and I cut top and bottom tab off. Remember, we've already cut off this side. I cut the top and bottom tabs off. I scored the long tab, right, on both of them. I flipped them over. I put tape on the back side. So the print is on this side and the tape is on this side, right? So the plain side, I put the tape on the long tab. And then I inked up both sides. and then I notched, tabbed, mitered the corners of the tabs. Okay, so 2 of them are like this. The third one, I cut the top and bottom tab off. It's the diamond check, and I left the long tab on, and I put the tape on the pattern side up. So I scored and I inked both sides, and I also inked this tab. Okay, so that's the third piece. And then the fourth piece, I printed plain, the plain version, and I left all the tabs on. I scored all 3 lines, put tape on all 3 tabs, and mitered the corners. So they do not overlap, these particular ones. And then I notched the top 2 corners, okay? So those are the 4 pages from page number 4. And then page number 8, I printed this onto cardstock. Hang on. Okay, so page 8, I printed onto white cardstock. And then what I did for one of these pieces was I cut the top tab off, and I left the other 3. I put tape, scored, and then mitered the corners. They do not overlap, just like the other one. And then I notched the two top tabs. So one of them we did this, where we left 3 tabs on, and then the other one we left only 1 long tab and put tape on the tab and mitered or whatever, or notched the tabs. And I scored and inked this one on both sides, and I scored and inked just this top part here of this one. So there's that page. And then page number 9, I printed onto cardstock. And we're just going to use this piece right here. So we're going to put these 2 aside, but this piece, I obviously trimmed it out, scored, put tape, mitered the corners where they don't overlap, inked this edge here just in case, just because, and notched the 2 top. All right, so I think that's all the templates. I know it doesn't seem like it's a lot, but once we get it all put together, you'll be like, oh, okay. Let me put this aside. So the first thing I'm going to do is this piece that has the diamond check on it, and it's got the full long tab with the tape on it, inked on this side. We're going to attach this to the binding fin. So this is going to go here. And we're going to remove the tape backing, and we're going to use the glue stick trick. Did y'all see all the bruises on my arm? Look at that. Do you see? And then there's one. I don't know if you, oh, you can see right there. Look at that. Oh, Lordy. It's just from cleaning up all the wood debris and things at the lake. I mean, I am yanking these big limbs out that have fallen, obviously, on the property, and we're breaking them and chopping them and all the things and burning them, and yeah, I'm getting beat up a little bit. But for whatever reason, this arm gets more than this arm. This one seems to be okay, but this arm, whew, it's a mess. It's a mess. It's a mess. All right, I'm going to use a glue stick just to give me a little bit of wiggle room, because it would be a lot harder to remove that off of there with undo without disturbing other layers. So I want to make sure I've got plenty of wiggle room. Okay, so I'm going to flip this to the side. I'm going to lay this on here. Now remember, you don't want to go under this score. You don't want to go on this side of the score with this score. You want this score to either be right on top of it, or right above it, not below it. Okay, I think that's good. It is. All right, I'm going to burnish this down. There's layer number 1. How many layers do you think we're going to have, you guys? It's going to be quite a few, I believe. Okay, so on this one though, I did want to point out that you didn't need to if you didn't want to. you didn't need to ink this whole part. Because I didn't think about it when I was inking. Oh, I wasn't thinking, obviously. But you didn't need to ink this whole part. But I would have gone ahead and inked the edges anyway, just because they might be seen. So now we're going to take this piece that has 3 tabs on it, and we're going to attach this to the top of here. So we're creating a side pocket, and I'm going to start by just taking the long tab tape backing off, and we're going to attach that down, and then we're going to run a piece of just regular old tape over that edge. Okay, so you know what I didn't do? I didn't check to make sure that this fit. So we're going on top of that page. Whoops, glue. Going on top of that page there. We don't want to go past that score, right? We want to leave that score completely visible. Because if we were to go over top of it or on the other side of it, then it will prevent the page from turning properly. All right, very good, very good. So now I'm going to grab my tape and just going to, this is just a regular office Scotch tape. It is acid free, so you don't have to worry about, oops. I've got too big of a piece here, just slightly. I'm going to burnish that down. Just like that. And then I'm going to remove the tape backing of these two, and we're going to close it down. Oh, I see. Caught kind of funny. That's all right. It's all right. Huh. That's weird. Why is it doing that? Okay. We're going with it. We're just going to burnish it down. Burnish this down. Caught a little funny right there. I don't know why. Okay. So now we've created a flip pocket, right? And when you put inserts into pockets like this, that's why we put the tape. We don't want the insert to get caught on the tab that we attach down to the page. Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to go all the way in. It would just be sticking out here. So, all right, there's that page. Next page is, we are going to attach one of the diamond check pages with one tab. We're going to attach it down to the edge of here. So I am going to remove the tape backing. I need to quit putting my lid up. And I'm going to flip my book this way. And then I'm going to attach this down to the edge. Oh, you know what I didn't print? I didn't print an insert for that side pocket. I'm going to have to do that. Okay. I'm going to burnish that down. Oh, I know why. I probably didn't know what. I wonder. Let me try this. This isn't a side pocket insert, but it's a big insert. The side pocket insert might be too big, stick out too far. We might have to do one of those. That kind of looks nice. Okay, that's a good idea. I might have to print that out. Okay, so now we have boop, boop, boop. Okay, Boop, boop. Boopity, boop, boop. All right, this next one that's diamond check with the long tab, we are going to attach it to the edge of this page that we just put down. Same thing. I'm going to remove the tape backing. Do a little bit of glue stick. And attach it down to this edge without going over that edge. You don't want to glue it down to the other piece. Burnish that down. Okay, so boop, boop, boop. Okay, very good, very good. Okay, I had to change my battery really quick, so I went and printed the insert that I think I'm going to put here. It's page 11, and I printed the diamond check version on cardstock. We'll cut that out in just a minute. So, all right, what was I going to do now? I don't remember. I don't remember, you guys. I don't remember. I was thinking, what am I thinking? I was thinking, which way does this one? Okay, I'm actually, I think, going to put this one on here. The flap, the flip out. Yeah, I think that's what, I think I'm changing it up. Because I was going to do it different, I think. Okay. So this is the one that has the tab, just the tab, not the pocket one. I'm going to take the tape backing off of that. I'm going to do a glue stick. And I am going to have it open this way. So I'm just going to lay this on here. I'm going to not center it. I'm not going to put it at the top, not at the bottom. I'm going to put it right around here. Don't know why, just because. Okay. Burnish that down. Next, we're going to put this pocket on top of here. I think that's what I was going to do. If not, it's too late. I mean, I could always take that up, but... yeah, that's not what I was going to do. That's not what I was going to do. Do you think I can peel it up without... come on, don't tear it up too bad. Ah! That's not what I was going to do. Let me get my undo. Maybe. Where's my undo? Here it is. Okay, that's not what I was going to do. So, let me grab something to stick under here just so I don't make a big, huge mess. This is undo. It's your best friend in cases like this, because you, instead of ripping your paper up, you can just... you can just do this. There we go. And I'm going to grab a towel and wipe off the excess off of my craft mat. Okay. So I did get a little bit of paper on there, but it's not too bad. So I think I'm gonna put this on. This is, I think I was gonna do this, the pocket. I think I got myself confused. I was gonna do a pocket and the flip on top of the pocket. Okay. I'm going to take the tape backing off just the bottom, a little bit of glue stick for wiggle room, even though you see how easy it is to do the undo. And technically you're supposed to let it dry all the way before you go back and add something on there. tape along that bottom piece. Oops. Too long. Burnish. I think that's all the tape we'll need. Probably not. I just lied. I need it back. Alright, now I'm going to take the tape backing off the 2 tabs on the sides of the pocket. Push that down. Okay, so we've got the pocket. Flip, flip, pocket. Okay, now this is going onto this edge here. And let's do the glue again, just in case. And I'm going to lay this on here. Burnish. And then one more pocket. One more pocket. So we're going to take this and add this to the bottom of this. So we're going to take the bottom tape backing off. Glue stick. We're going to add that to the bottom there. What's funny is I even have me a little drawing here right next to me, and I guess I just wasn't paying any attention. Look, look, there's the pocket. There's the, yeah, I don't know what, all of a sudden I forgot what I was doing. All right, a little bit more tape onto that bottom tab, so any inserts will not get stuck or face resistance. Close this up. Just like that. So pocket, flip, pocket, flip, flip, pocket, flip. So there's 1, 2, 3 pockets, and 1, 2, 3, 4 flips. 3 pockets, 4 flips. Now let's just real quick, let's cut this insert out. We might be able to use both of them actually. Paper trimmer. This is just white cardstock, page 11. Oops, my printer printed just a little crooked. Trim this all the way out. Trim it apart. Alright, I'm going to make these into tags. So I'm going to use my corner chomper. I'm going to use the angle side. I'm going to make this one on the side here. And I'm going to do this one on the top. I have another one of these. I don't think we need it, but I have another one from the other insert that we printed out. I'm going to ink these up really quick. Okay, so sorry you can hear my computer running. It's kind of mad at me at the moment for some reason. Okay, so I think I'm just going to stick this one in this pocket here just for now, just because. It may not stay there. And then this one is going in the side pocket right there. Yeah. So flip. So flip. 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 Wait a minute. Flip. 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 Yeah. Alright you guys, I think this is all we're going to do in today's video. Let me know your thoughts. Give me a thumbs up if you're enjoying the videos. Be sure you're subscribed to my channel as well. And let me know if you like this page setup with all the flips and flaps and pockets. How many layers? Tell me how many layers I put on here, you guys. Alright, thanks so much for joining me today, you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.